Good afternoon. We just got a brand new, freshly roasted drop of coffee from Dynamite just now. They just pulled up a few minutes ago, just lugging the coffee into the office. So roasted today from Dynamite, shipping out today. Peak Blend is available. We have one, two, three, four. I have 7 orders going out the door. So my postal worker hasn't come and picked up the orders yet today. So I got time to get them out today. So literally today by Dynamite, delivered to my front door a few minutes ago. And we're going to ship these orders out to you. And as always, if you put in an order during the live, you'll jump the line. We'll pack your order right in front of you. I think that's always fun. So we'll do that. We're going to start off with Cheyennes order and get that out. Peak Blend is now available, super freshly roasted. It's organic. It's fair trade. Roasted right here in Black Mountain, North Carolina. A little taste of the mountains for you. It's Kim and I's favorite coffee. From our favorite roastery. They've been in business here for 15 years. They're good people. Fair trade means they've taken care of the people who have taken care of the beans, and organic means that the beans have been taken well care of. So appreciate everybody popping in today. We're going to go ahead and just ship out these orders. If you want to order some of the coffee, check it out for the first time. You can click my name up above on TikTok, click Chris at Peak, and it'll be the very top link. If you're over on Facebook and YouTube, you can go to chrisatpeak.com, or there's a link down below. And as always, if you put in an order during the live, you'll jump the line. We'll ship yours out. We're going to try to get all these out before the postal worker comes today. So we'll get rocking and rolling. Trace is back in town. What's up, Trace? Trace was in like Barcelona and Europe for like 2 weeks. Dude. I'll just text him real quick. Trace is my Airbnb short-term rental sensei. All right, let's get shipping. And let's go first with Cheyennes order. Thank you, Cheyenne. Peak Blend coming your way. You get a French press grind going to Nashville, Michigan. I didn't even know there was a Nashville in Michigan. Here we go, fresh press grind. Look how beautiful that packaging is. Thanks to my friends Dynamite Roasting. They're so easy to work with. The coffee's super awesome. If you missed the live tour last Tuesday on TikTok, I'm gonna edit that tour and put that up on. I'll put it up on YouTube so you can check out their facility. They've been in business for 15 years at this point, so they know exactly what they're doing. They know their coffee, that's for sure. Trace had an amazing trip. That's awesome. And if y'all are traveling and doing that, I want to hear about your trips and stuff too. I love hearing about your businesses. I love hearing about your successes and all that stuff. If you jump into the chat and you've tried the coffee already, let me know. I'd love to hear that. We'll put the chat overlay here. Cool. We're live on TikTok. We're live on Facebook. And we're live on YouTube. Your choice. Hey, Trisha. How are you? Just overwhelmed by everyone's support trying out this coffee. So far, the feedback has been just ridiculous. It's our favorite. I'm glad it's your favorite too. We have it available in whole bean or 3 different grinds. This is the French press grind going out. We also have espresso grind if you've got a fancy espresso maker. We also have just the regular drip grind if you have a drip coffee maker. If you have any questions about grinds or whatever, just let me know. This is a medium roast. Trace is like, you live, bro? Yeah, Trace, I'm live. Yo. That's funny. If you have questions about coffee and how to prepare it, let me know. I love hearing how you make your coffee too. Coffee's so personal. It's fun to hear the different ways that people do it. We do ours mostly in the French press, but I've been using the stovetop espresso maker too lately. So this is going out to Cheyenne. Thank you so much for your support. Got our new thank you cards in today too, from Vistaprint. That's the word. Maybe Trace will come in and jump in the live. Hey, Casey. Trisha Smith. Doing good, eating some lunch. You deserve the lunch. What you having, tacos? I haven't had lunch yet. I'd rather ship coffee. Thank you, Cheyenne. Here are the new thank you cards. Little mountain in the background, little Chris at Peak logo, little quote, the best way to win the day is to win the morning. So thank you, Cheyenne. This order is going out to Nashville, Michigan. Pasta TV dinner. There you go. Eating good in the neighborhood. Using Pirate Ship to ship out all our orders. So if you order right now, you'll skip the line. We'll get you shipped out. How about that? Roasted today, shipped to you same day. Hard to beat this kind of service. If I can do it even better than this, I will. I just don't know if there's a better way. All right, Cheyenne, appreciate your support. You're going to get your shipping confirmation in just a few seconds here. We do have all grinds available. All 3 grinds and whole bean are in stock right now. Get them while you can. Last week we sold out of we sold out of the drip grind, and we sold out of the French press grind pretty quickly. It took 2 days to sell out of those. Your support has been overwhelming. Pro shipping tip: if you plug in your printer, it works way better. Pro tip for you. Way better. What's everyone up to this afternoon? People out and about? A lot of lives today. So Jay Hayes live on TikTok, live thrifting twice today. Lion Creek Boutique was doing some giveaways, subscriber giveaways. Saw that. That's good fun. Love seeing the community give back. Love seeing the community be successful. Love seeing the community sharing information and knowledge. Super, super fun. All right, Cheyenne. New orders heading out. We'll get that out today. We'll beat the post person with your order for sure. You're getting your shipping confirmation as we speak, Cheyenne. Working on some drafts. Nice. Appreciate the hustle, the grind. All right, next order is going out to... Okay, so this is that Travis George order. We did a giveaway sponsored by Travis George on K-Ways Whatnot. So I got to get that shipping information. Let's see. K-Way texted me that. So let's grab that. K-Way. Here it is. This is going out to Amanda, who won this on a Whatnot giveaway on K-Ways Live. So let's get this. Amanda's in Munster, Indiana. I think she ordered the ground coffee, the drip grind. Let's just confirm that. Yeah, that was the drip grind. So that's going out. The cool thing to win, some coffee. She also won a t-shirt, a K-Way t-shirt with that giveaway too. Pretty good little haul for Amanda. Amanda, I hope you love the coffee. Nick Smith, what's up, Nick? How are you? Kind of a quiet live. Not many folks in here right now. Not what we're used to. Not the big morning crowd. I guess I'm on a different time than I normally am live. Smaller crowd, quiet crowd today. That's okay. People are working hard. We just got to put this tracking information both to Travis George. Thank you, Travis, for sponsoring that giveaway. Make sure that he has that tracking number. And then I'm going to make sure K-Way has the tracking number. Boom. All right. So she gets the ground coffee. Actually, the ground might be in one of the boxes outside now that I think about it. But here's the ground coffee. So ground coffee going out to Amanda. Thank you for sponsoring that giveaway, Travis. Travis bought some coffee last week too. I know he's enjoying it. Appreciate Travis coming back for more support. Spreading the gift of coffee. Coffee is love. Do you sell on Whatnot? I don't. What's up, Way Out Thrift? Nick's chilling and working. Nick's always on the grind. You doing day job stuff, Nick? Or are you doing reselling stuff or a mix of both? I don't think I asked you earlier, Nick, how our sales is today. Do you sell on Whatnot, Way Out Thrift? Remember that time I had a marker? Where did I put my marker? Oh, there it is. I don't know why I put it back there. Thank you, Amanda. The winner of that Whatnot giveaway. No, keep going back and forth on it. Way Out Thrift, do you have do you have any kind of social media presence? Like some following on either TikTok here or Instagram or on YouTube? You have like a regular way to communicate with people who are interested in what you're up to so you can help grow those things? You don't need that to be successful on Whatnot, but it certainly helps, especially at the beginning. You have some sort of conduit to talk to a group of people who are interested in what you're up to. Yes, working on both. Love that. Sales are coming back. Average 2.5 per day last month. My average should be about 4. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm a little bit below my daily average of what I'd like to see too. My sell-through rate is not where I would want it to be, not where it has been historically for my level of inventory. I'm with you on that. Thank you, Amanda. Our next order is going out to, let's just see if any orders. Remember, if you put in your order during the live, you skip the line and we'll ship you out. Otherwise, we're just going to rip through the line. This order is going out to Gigi. This is our first reorder. So Gigi already bought a bag. Now she's come back for 2 more. She's getting the French press grind. Remember, I have this in French press, I have it in drip grind, I have it in whole bean, and I have it in espresso grind. Your choice. 2 fresh press. We sold out of these quick last week. So thank you, Gigi, long time. Yeah, these are both French press. Sorry, I thought I read that wrong. Long time friend and supporter on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. You all know Gigi, or you might know her as Ginger Daisy. She came back with an order of 2. She's a tea drinker, so I think this is her husband that's falling for the coffee. Gigi, if you're in the live, she's probably working hard at the day job, but if you're in the live, say hello, Gigi. I'm also still 100 plus items down from where I'd like to have total listed. Yeah, but I'm guessing that a big piece of that is you moving and preparing for the move and all that stuff, which is no small undertaking. I've done that twice since I've been with this, as you know, Nick. I've done that twice during this business, and the moving is a big undertaking for anybody. But when you have a business where you have inventory at your house and you ship that inventory out on a regular basis, and you have your house for sale and you have people coming and looking at stuff, yeah, It's tough. You know it though. Do y'all do, I'm curious, do you do thank you cards with orders for your business? There's no right or wrong answer. I'm just kind of curious how people do it. Thank you, Gigi. Little note for you on the back. New cards. I like these. I'm used to having like my bigger cards like this. So I'd already made out a card for Cheyenne and forgot to put that in there. But do you put cards in? I haven't been, but I just started. I've been thinking about it. Nice, Casey. I don't do thank you cards. No judgment. I'm just curious. There's so many different ways to do this business. Your way is one of the right ways for sure. Trace cocktails later. What's today? Thursday? Trace is getting after it. Okay. I don't know, Trace. We got coffee to ship, Trace. So Gigi, you're about to get your shipping confirmation. Coffee was roasted today, shipping today. It's going from Asheville, North Carolina to Connecticut. It's Thursday. Gosh, Gigi might get her coffee on Saturday. How fresh is that? And Gigi, you just got your shipping confirmation. Next order is going out to Monster Joe. Monster Joe Medina. Thank you for your order. You got a filter drip grind going out to Monster Joe. Thanks, brother. The freshest coffee you can get. Plus, we bought 2 new cars and are also in the process of doing a 1031 exchange on investment property. Yeah, you got a lot going on. Yeah, moving was a large undertaking, and now getting into a groove, finding things is tough as well. Yeah, finding new sourcing and stuff. It's an undertaking, but I know that you're up for the challenge for sure. What's the difference between French press grind and drip grinds? Carly, it's a great question. So French press grind is going to be a coarser grind. Drip grind is what they would refer to as a medium grind or a regular grind, but the French press is coarser. So the reason being is that when you use a French press, it has that mesh screen. So you don't want the coffee going through that mesh screen. So that's a difference. I love the questions about the grinds and coffee. You also get, if you grind coffee finer, like in an espresso grind, you'll get more caffeine from that coffee, and you'll get less alternatively from a French press grind, because that's the coarsest grind. Thank you, Nature Coast. Jory's in the house with the microphones, but happy to geek out about coffee too. So in the morning, I typically make a French press every day for Kim and I. We also make, lately I've been doing like an espresso stovetop thing too. So I coarse grind, we get the whole bean for us, and we coarse grind it for the French press, and then we espresso grind, fine grind it for the espresso, like the stovetop espresso maker. And the coffee from the fine grind, the espresso machine, holy crap, that's like just a peppier cup of coffee. Today I had 2/3 of a cup. Again, same beans, just one has way more caffeine because you've ground it more. So, but yeah, I had 2/3 of a cup this morning, and I was like, if you were here on the live earlier, I was like, I was like ready to go, because more the finer you grind it, the more caffeine is being released into that coffee. Thank you, Gigi. Orders out the door. Let's just see if any new orders came in. Again, if you ordered now during the live, you'll skip the line. We'll ship you out live. Coffee was roasted today, shipping today. All right, we got a filter drip grind going up to Monster Joe. Monster Joe drinks Monsters. He also has coffee in the morning. Monster Joe likes his caffeine. We respect that. We like Monster Joe. So here we go. This is the ground coffee peak blend. So it's all the same beans. It's just one's whole bean, and then the other three are just ground different ways. And it's really like, how long has it been grounded? How long has it been ground, not grounded? You're not grounded. All right. Monster Joe with the order. Monster Joe, long-time supporter on TikTok. He's in the lives basically I think he's in the lives every morning. Some mornings he's chatty, other mornings he's not. He's always hanging on TikTok. What's up, F Gappa? Do you drink it black? I do. When I drink it hot, I drink my coffee black. When I drink it iced, I have it with a little bit of oat milk. I actually used to drink iced coffee black too. But I started drinking it with oat milk when I got COVID last year. I was sick for like a month. And as many of you know, it messes with your taste. I had no taste for a while. And then when I got taste back, I didn't get it like all back all at once. So what I did taste of coffee, which is, I normally drink it black, what I would taste is just all the bitterness from coffee and like none of the richness, none of the sweetness, none of the chocolate, none of the, the berry notes or the citrus notes. I'd get nothing but bitter when I first started drinking. Once I was able to start like drinking normal things like coffee after I was starting to get better from COVID. So I started putting oat milk in my coffee at that point in time. And I was only drinking iced coffee at that point because I couldn't drink the hot coffee. For some reason, the hot coffee, even with some like oat milk in it, I still couldn't drink it. All I tasted was bitter at that time. So anyway, so hot coffee is black. Iced coffee is now with a little bit of oat milk. However you drink your coffee, I respect it too. Let me know. I'm curious. Coffee is like a very personal thing. We have it every single day. We just got an order come in, so you only got to skip the line. Thank you for your order. We'll take a look at who it was in just a second. Shipping live is fun. I guess I'm biased though. I do it every morning. So this order is going out to Monster Joe, filter drip grind, the regular grind. That's the most appropriate one for if you use a coffee machine, like a classic drip coffee machine, which is what most people use. Thank you, Joe. Are you hanging out, Joe? Joe's always here in the mornings. I don't know if he's here in the afternoon. I love oat milk in mine. Nice, Casey. Sometimes I use hazelnut, sometimes not. Depends on the day. I feel that. I like the variety is the spice of life, so they say. Or the beans of life. How about that? Jory with a coffee order. Thank you, Jory. You'll jump the line. We'll put you first. Appreciate your support. Love watching you grow, Jory. It's super, super fun to me. I think you already know that. Jory, are you hanging out in the live? So Joe's in Defiance, Ohio. Monster Joe, you're going to get your shipping confirmation in just a second. Oops. That's not the tracking number. That's the tracking number. All right, Joe, you just got your shipping confirmation. It's in your inbox. This is going to Ohio from Asheville. I'm guessing these beans will get to Joe. My guess would be Monday on this, maybe Tuesday, but I think Monday. So roasted on Thursday, delivered on Monday or Tuesday. Hard to get fresher coffee than that. If you're buying coffee at the grocery store, more than 90% of that coffee is 30 days old or longer, meaning it was roasted at least 30 days ago. And the large, like a big swath of that 90%, like the largest swath, is going to be 90 days or older since that coffee was roasted. Young coffee is better. Fresh is king in the coffee world. Jory down in Spring Hill, my old stomping ground, the north end of my old stomping ground, down in Spring Hill, Florida. 2 bags of whole bean. Is that right, Jory? Are you hanging out in the live? I'm chilling in live, answering messages on platforms. Yes, sir. I like it. You get a lot of messages from people, from your customers on eBay and whatnot. Jory's going. You got 2 bags, and we got whole bean. Is that right, Jory? You got your own grinder at home? I think I left the whole bean outside. 1 second, I'll be right back. Yeah, I did. Don't worry, it's on the shaded front porch. It just got delivered a few minutes ago anyway. Todd was just here. Oh, this is the ground. Where's the whole bean? Ground. Where are you? There it is. Holy. Whole bean, is that right, Jory? Jory's hanging out on TikTok. You got 2 bags of whole bean going out? I'm ordering more on Friday. Great flavor. I'm glad you like it, Kim. That's awesome. If anyone needs coffee, it's Kim. Always working, always hustling, taking care of her family. She is just full of endless energy and heart. Is Kim, that flipping nurse. Jory, I hope this coffee fuels a whole lot of listing for you, a whole lot of live shows. And is that right, Jory? We got 2 bags of whole bean? Yep, I have a grinder whole bean. Gotcha, cool. I don't usually get a lot of messages, but today has been special. Uh-oh, I hope you're not like in that trap. I don't like all the messages. Usually messages mean, not always, but sometimes they can mean pain in the butt buyers. I don't mean that about y'all, though. If you ask me questions about coffee, I want to hear your questions because I like talking about coffee. I think you get that. Thank you, Jory. If you're not following Jory, by the way, follow Nature Coast Clothing. That's who Jory is. Give him a follow, and I'm actually going to double check that y'all are following him. So Nature Coast, how many followers do you got right now? 2,028 followers. So go ahead and follow Jory. He's been going live a lot, really just kind of talking through his business as he grows. He really knows his stuff, but I appreciate that he just talks a lot about how he's growing and kind of where he's at and where he's headed. I think that's really fun to watch, just to get that real authentic glimpse into what he's got going on. So follow Jory. I'm going to check on your work and make sure that y'all are following him. We got 1 more follower for you, Jory. And don't just follow him because I say so. Go follow him. If you don't like what he puts out, just stop following him. But I think you'll enjoy his good, honest content. He's live a lot, which I think is really cool. It's hard to be fake when you're live all the time, right? You can fake it on a video or two. If you go live here and again, you can probably fake it. But if you're live all the time like Jory, it's hard to fake just being like a genuine person who really wants to help people. Or you're going to get the shipping confirmation here in just a couple seconds. shipping confirmed. Jory in Spring Hill. I bet you'll have this coffee. I bet you'll have it Saturday. I can't promise it, but I bet you'll have it Saturday. If not, you'll get it Monday. How quick is that? Roasted today, literally. I'm heading out to Jory. Thank you so much for your support. It means a lot to me, Jory. It really does. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're very welcome. He's so determined. His strength amazes me. Yep. It's going to fuel me to 1K listings, my friend. I love to hear that. I'm going to double check y'all work. Y'all following Jory? I think most of you probably were already. Jory's up to 2,030 followers. So I think you picked up 2 or 3 followers right there, Jory. But you're earning those followers because you're making a reputation for yourself. You're working hard. You're being honest. You're sharing your journey. That's what people want to see. People always want to say, how do you blow up? How do you get big on social media? How do you grow a following? You go on a lot and you share your journey and you're honest about it. You don't blow smoke. You just tell people how it is. Share with them honestly what's going on in your world. That's what people like. You got 2 bags going out to Randy. Do you know Randy from Thrifting Treasures? Randy's a really, really good friend of mine. If you're not following Thrifting Treasures, I think he puts out the best reselling content, period, bar none. It's super well produced. It's super informative. It's super funny most of the time and entertaining. So if you don't, can somebody put Thrifting Treasures name down below in the chat, whether you're on Facebook or I don't know if he's on YouTube. He's on Facebook or TikTok. Can you put his name down below so people can follow him? It's hard for me to type in the chat. And by the way, I'm not just like exchanging follows for orders, by the way. Like Randy truly is my favorite reselling creator to watch. And I think y'all should be following him if you're not. He's got a huge following, but his stuff is just top notch. If you follow Randy too down below, let me know. At Thrifting Treasures. There you go. Jake follows Randy. So Randy put in an order for 2 drip grind peak blends. Thank you so much, Randy. Randy has a day job and he's a part-time flipper. He flips a lot of stuff too. And he puts together a lot of video content. I don't know how he does it all. You would think that he's full-time, just the amount of videos he's putting out and the amount of stuff that he sells, but he's got a full-time job too. Randy is an impressive dude. Super creative, super funny. If you're not following Thrifting Treasures, jump out of this live right now, whether you're on Facebook or whether you're on TikTok, and go follow Thrifting Treasures. It's all one word. Jake has put it in the chat here on TikTok for us. Thank you, Jake. I think the best content, and let me know if you, what you all think. Isn't his? I think his is the best content. He wrote in the message, Thrifting Treasure needs coffee in all caps. Such a supportive dude too. Randy. Randy goes live from time to time too. He does that on his Facebook account. So if you're not following him on both Facebook and YouTube, you might want to. Thanks, Randy. Appreciate you. Let me know what you think about Thrifting Treasures content. If you've never watched his content, go follow Thrifting Treasures now. Leave the live. Go watch like one of his most recent videos. I think you'd be blown away by how creative, how engaging, and how like fun and funny and humorous his videos can be. They're also educational too, don't get me wrong. But gosh, that guy has fun putting out content. And I know he puts a lot of time and energy into it. I talk to Randy behind the scenes just about every single day. He's somebody that I turn to for advice on content creation, particularly, but also on reselling. Randy's out in California. I'm going to have to bite the bullet and go live someday soon. Hey, you'll get one viewer from me, that's for sure. I know you'll get some other people. Treasure Vintage Shop says they'll follow too, or they'll watch too. Cass, I'm doing good. Maybe some sales today, so I'm honestly happy. Cass is killing it. Cass is like just building her business from the studs right now, and she's sharing her journey with the rest of us, asking questions, sharing her wins and challenges. Cass is awesome. Appreciate all your messages, Cass. Appreciate your questions. I just appreciate, your positive energy about this whole thing. Your courage to jump in and start a new business. It's inspiring, honestly. Thank you, Randy. You'll get your shipping confirmation in just a few seconds here. Randy from Thrifting Treasures. I think the just hands down. I don't like to say the best of anything or speak in like big bold terms like that, but I don't know. I think it's the best content. If you disagree with me, come at me. Come at me. Thanks for the hearts, Cass. Thank you for that. I'm doing well, Cassie. Thank you for asking. Shipping out coffee orders. You're welcome, Nature Coast Jory. What's up, Treasure Vintage Shop? How are you? Sorry, I just saw your message on your walk-in, your intro message. Hello. Coffee's growing great. We just got a new batch that dropped today. So Dynamite delivered. This is the first time they've delivered to me. I've been going up there to pick it up. A, because I like going to Black Mountain. B, because I just wanted to go meet the guys and talk to them. And C, we did that live tour last week. I think you were in the live tour, Treasure Vintage. I think you were in like most of the live tour. So this is the first time I actually had them deliver, and they delivered in their electric van. It's a sick van. I put a story about it both on Facebook and on TikTok. You can check out their delivery van. Pretty awesome, like wrapped van. Todd delivered it. How's the coffee sales? Sam, your solid advice, trying to honestly help people get me where I am. That's what this is all about. You're very welcome. You're the real deal now, man. Yeah, that van was cool. Okay, cool. You saw it? Yeah, they crush it up there. They've been in business for 15 years. I look up to them a lot, right? I've been doing this. It'll be 5 years in July. So I'm starting to get to like a mature business level. We're starting to branch off into some new things. But I look up to a guy like Andy, who co-founded Dynamite Coffee, and he's been in business for 15 years. And him talking about roasting coffee on that little like roaster thing where you can roast a half pound of coffee at a time. That's how he got his business started. Like a lot of us, we started with, a little corner in the kitchen, and some space in one of the closets where you store your inventory. And that's really how he started. The building that we toured last Thursday, that was not their original facility. I think that's their third facility. They've been there 2.5 years. So 12.5 years into business, they moved into that big legit facility, got that big Loring roaster. They had another roaster that was bigger than the half pound roaster in between, but incremental growth. They just got that like sticker machine that we got a chance to see. They got the nitrogen flush packaging machine not too long ago. They got, a new grinder that's like a more heavy duty commercial grinder for their, so they're like growing their business, and there's still room in that facility to grow more. But I look up a lot to those guys, Andy and Patrick and their crews over there their crew over there at Dynamite Roasting. 15 years in business. It takes time to build an empire, and not every business is like a tech venture that blows up. It takes some time. Not everyone can sell out to Google or Amazon. Anyway, let's ship coffee. Speaking of, we got work to do. If you get in your order during the live, we'll ship your order live. You'll jump the line. This coffee literally came in today. I think by talking to Andy too, who's the co-founder and co-owner, talking to him, I know he respects a lot what I'm doing too, because at this point, the volume of coffee that we're already selling, and that's because of y'all are buying it. Like for him, when he was first getting started, he's like, I wasn't selling that much coffee right at the beginning. So it's kind of cool to come at this from a different angle and learn about the coffee business and plug into what they're doing, but be able to move coffee in kind of a different kind of way, come into the business a little bit different. So this is going out to Carly. She's got a filter drip grind. Carly, are you in the chat? I know you were in the chat earlier when you ordered, but we were out of the filter drip grind. We're now in stock of everything. Are you hanging out, Carly? They're investing in themselves. That's right. Carly's here. I'm so glad that you're here. I was bummed out that we couldn't ship out your coffee earlier. We just sold out because everybody's awesome and they're buying it. But Carly, thank you for your order. It means a lot to me. I think you're really going to like the coffee too. I think the best reseller tool is coffee. Am I wrong? Come at me. Carly, I hope you loathe the coffee. And really this whole like coffee operation for me, it hinges on like me just like selling a bunch of y'all coffee because y'all support me and you're nice like that. You know, me counting on that does not make this business work. Because if everybody who follows me and comes into these lives, if everyone buys one bag of coffee, that doesn't do anything, right? This operation will fizzle out in no time. And I'm not saying like, hey, buy more coffee. I'm just saying like, for me, I have to make sure that I'm putting out good coffee, that I partnered with the right company, that they can consistently freshly roast really good quality product. That's really, that's what this coffee is. So if it was just me tricking y'all, hey, get this coffee, get you to spend a lot of money on coffee and buy one bag, well, that didn't get me anywhere because this is low margin stuff. What it comes down to, me doing this right, is to get you guys the best possible coffee I can, partner with the best roaster that I know, and get you this coffee as fresh as freaking possible. That's why I'm trying to like sell out basically every week, because I want to be able to get it fresh for you. I want it to be the best coffee that you've ever had. So filter press grind, normal grind. You use a drip coffee machine. That's right, Carly? I think we talked about that this morning. Got a thank you card in there. But yeah, to me, the success of this business is y'all loving the coffee, right? And saying, you know what, I need to buy this regularly. That's what this comes down to. So I'm not saying I want you to do that. I want you to love the coffee, like genuinely. Me just doing this, putting out just ho-hum coffee and getting y'all to give me money. I mean, this would fizzle out in no time. It would be a tremendous investment of time into something that didn't take off. But I think it's got a really good chance. I'm not sold yet. I'm going to give it everything I have. I think I made the most important decision right, which is partnering with the right coffee and choosing the right blend. I think I did both of those things. All right, we got the ground coming, right? I'm like beaming, waiting. I appreciate you so much. All right, this is going up to New York. This should get to you. I'm guessing this will get to you on Monday, Carly. Appreciate your order. You're going to get that shipping confirmation in just a couple minutes here. Yeah, to me, I think that was the most important thing, was partnering with the right brand or the right roaster on the right product. But now it's, can I deliver on the promise to get y'all fresh coffee every week? And that I need volume in order to do that. I can't be selling 5 bags a week and be able to get it fresh roasted and delivered to my door. Gigi, we just packed up your coffee a few minutes ago. It's going out the door, going to Connecticut. You should get it. It's going priority. It's staying on the East Coast. You might get it Saturday. Monday, I'd say at the latest, but you might get it Saturday. Appreciate your order. The chips brewed hot in the cup. Imagine that. Hey, I like the ideas. We could always be thinking, Carly, you're going to get the shipping confirmation right now. If y'all get your orders in, this is crazy. This is the first time I'll be getting the coffee roasted and shipping it on the same exact day, which is pretty awesome. As long as my postal worker doesn't come, which they've been coming later now. It's one benefit. They used to come at 1, but now they've been coming later. So as long as they don't come, you can keep getting these orders out. Carly, you got your shipping confirmation. Got another order going out. Timothy, got a peak blend filter drip grind. Tim was in the chat earlier. I wanted to ship. Well, Tim, are you in the chat? I wanted to ship earlier, but I was out of the drip grind. But I'm in stock of everything right now. Grabbed 2 Masters polos today. Nice. Been a minute since I found one. It's funny, they come in like waves for me. I don't find them for 6 or 8 months. And then like earlier this spring, I ended up finding 1, 2, found like 3 masters items over the course of like a couple week span. And now I've gone dry on them again. It's funny how that happens. It happens with a lot of brands too. I don't know why I keep sending cool, but I preemptively ordered so my husband did not run out. I don't know why it keeps sending cool. Gigi. It's another day, so it's another Gigi typo. To be honest, I think the tour helps sales too. Super authentic and awesome. Yeah. I love learning about coffee. It seems like y'all like learning about coffee too. Hey, you drink it every day. You might as well have good coffee and kind of know where it comes from. Really, my goal would be that would be really cool to go to Chiapas, Mexico, and see where this coffee is roasted. All right. Tim is getting his coffee. This is Sale Shed on TikTok. And when you place your order, if you put your name in the little note section, so Tim is from Sale Shed on TikTok. You put your little screen name from Facebook or YouTube, then I know who it's going out to. I'm going to do a little thank you card to Tim. Appreciate your support, Tim. I don't know if you're in the chat now, but you were earlier. This is fun shipping out coffee to y'all. I hope you know how much fun I'm having. And if this coffee isn't fresh and this coffee isn't delicious, and if I don't continue to educate you on different ways to brew your coffee and how coffee is made, if I don't do all that stuff, this whole thing just dies on the vine. And that's fine. I'm prepared for that. It might still happen, but I'm going to do my best to continue to bring you the right coffee from the right roaster and get it fresh as possible. Didn't know you were live. Oh yeah, Eric's texting me earlier and I'm live. It's okay. I was texting back with you on live. I think I might have left you off. Oh no, I didn't get your last one. After I drink a quart of iced coffee. There you go. See, I'm watching. Oh, you sent me a TikTok. I'm not going to watch that while I'm live. Jason Hayes is texting me. Mike's texting me. Okay. Trace, are you still watching? His wife is jealous. Trace got a shout out on the live, but not Naomi. Naomi, if you're still watching, I think you're on Facebook probably or YouTube maybe. Naomi, shout out to Naomi. I hope you had an awesome trip out there in Barcelona. I'm actually not even all sure where y'all went. I know it was Barcelona, but I'm not sure where else you went on your trip. But I hope it was an awesome trip. Can't wait to see y'all, hear your stories. Trace and Naomi always freaking traveling. They're awesome. Good friends. Yes, I can make today without my the rest of it. Monster Joe, we just shipped out your coffee. It's in this bin down here. Roasted today, going out the door to you today. How can you beat that, Joe? Thanks for popping in. You just missed us packing it up. Felix, thank you for the heart me's. Appreciate that so much. That's super, super kind of you. Thank you, Danielle, for joining. Eric Hayes is in the house. My stupid post office is only open from 10 to noon. Oh, wow. Those are short hours. My window is so short. That's real. Right, Cass, are you in a really, really rural spot? That's a tough thing to say. Really rural. Really rural. Sales shed out in Orangeville, California. Okay, cool. What's everybody up to today? You getting some work done? You sitting on the couch, drinking a LaCroix? What are you up to today? I've just been live or been at the chiropractor today. That's all I've done today. Really happy that Dynamite got the coffee to me early enough that I could ship today. Get you all the freshest coffee you probably ever had in your life. Remember, I bought it for my BIL, but I did try a cup and it was delicious. Not just saying that. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, Queen. Glad that you got your order safe and sound. And I'm glad you like the coffee. Preparing for my daughter's graduation party on Saturday. Oh, wow. What's she graduating from? That's a big deal. Congrats to your daughter. Small town, like population, a few hundred, probably so. I'm moving this weekend. Where are you moving to? You got a lot going on. Everyone Google Ikesburg, Pennsylvania. You'll see. Okay. Small town. Where are you headed to, Cass? A bigger town with a post office that's a little bit got better hours? Ran into 2 thrift stores, 10 minutes each. Fastest thrift run yet. Eric Hayes, what'd you pull from those 2? I like those quick runs sometimes because you get like really like hyper efficient. It's a good way to like train yourself, I think. I spend like an hour and a half in a lot of thrifts, but I think those quick thrift runs train you to like really run right at the money and be really efficient. It's official. Tooth being yanked Monday. Implant coming. Ouch. Yeah, that's probably expensive. Sorry to hear that. Does that mean you're getting a root canal too, or what's the news there? No plaid today. Summer is here. Yeah, I'm wearing jeans. Jeans were probably a bad idea though, to be honest. Last time when I was driving home, my car thermometer, I don't know if those things are accurate. It said 79 degrees and that was at like 12:30. So it might be low 80s here today. Jeans were a bad idea. So was milk. Dover, Pennsylvania, suburbs of, yeah, I know where that is. Cool. So yeah, you'll have a better post office. Well, at least better hours. I was gonna say you have a better post office experience, but I don't know if that's true. Maybe they have, maybe in Ikesburg or however you say that, maybe they have the nicest postal people in the world. It's possible. They're really nice here in Asheville. I lived other places where the post office people did not have a reputation of being super nice. And I won't name those places, but they were really, really nice in Newport Richey, Florida. They were just like over the top nice. And here in Asheville, I wouldn't say they're over the top nice here in Asheville. They're very, very nice. But they were like over the top nice in Newport Richey. So Sales Shed, Tim, you got your order going out the door. I'm going to be live here until I'm done shipping. I think that might be the last order. So unless somebody comes in with an order, I'm going to jump off here in a second and get to like listing some clothes. You know, the normal business, the one that actually pays the bills. Cool. Tim, you just got your order or your shipping confirmation. We're through all the orders, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. Definitely better post office, better sourcing. That's probably true. Yeah, it's tough in the small towns. I went to high school with a post office lady. Oh, wow. No root canal. Well, that's good news, right? That's only if I was going to keep the tooth. Got it. Decided it's not worth it. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. 25 items. Merino wool. Orvis. Nice. You know I like Orvis, and you know I like merino wool. We got the golf tees from Backroad Cat. Thank you for the hot dog, too. Appreciate you sharing the live. Maxwell No Limits. Tina's in the house. Eric got a Duluth vest, some finds I never saw that look good. Wise baseball stuff. Gotcha. Cool. Appreciate. What's the golf stuff from? Oh, is that from? That's from Lion Creek. Got it. I'm with you now. Lion Creek just locked up his live. Who won the giveaways in Lion Creek's live? I saw him spinning the wheel. That's when I ducked out because that's when the coffee got delivered. He was spinning, and I knew I had to get shipping over here. I hate to jump on top of Lion Creek's live, but I'm like, I need to ship. I don't ship without y'all live, so I needed to get shipping because I wanted to get this coffee out fresh, roasted today, shipping out the door today. Can't beat it. Who won over there? Hey, Jody, got another order come in. Awesome. Thank you so much. But I'm really curious, who won over there? What you win over in Lion Creek? Lion Creek's live. My coffee arrived. Snappy D. Finally, the journey is over. The post office delivered a day late, but you got your coffee. I'll make a fun video in the morning. I can't wait, Snappy D. Appreciate your support. Thanks for your order. We see fridge tour. LOL. Oh, you got a fridge tour today? Dang. What were you in a Buried live? I've seen 2 fridge tours by Buried already this week in his lives. It smells amazing. Cool. That's fresh coffee for you. Fresh coffee with that one-way valve on the top too, so that the CO2 can get out, but the air can't get in. 2 days late. Bummer. Sorry to hear that. Hey, you're not helping with the advertising here, Snappy D, talking about your late delivery of the coffee. That was your post office's fault. 91 in Nashville, Chris. 91? That's a little hot for up there, but there goes New Hampshire for you. It was probably highs in the 40s up in New Hampshire. Saturday and Sunday 50s. See, I like the 50s. That's good weather to me. I don't like 91. It's not your fault. We shipped quick. It literally, the coffee came. If you saw the story, Dynamite literally delivered it in their fancy van today. which I'm sure they didn't have the fancy van at all near the beginning of their business. They're 15 years in, but they got a fancy van now because they've grown their business. They're 15 years old. They can have a fancy van with a cool wrap. It just came in if you saw my story on Facebook or on TikTok. So we're shipping it out, and we just got another order. Who's our lucky order? And who won? And what'd they win over in Lion Creek's Live? I'm curious. Literally 3 hours. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But I think the weekend kind of screwed up some of the shipping. Memorial Day weekend. My postal worker came at 5:45 on Tuesday. It tells me how busy they were. We got a filter drip grind going out to Liza. Are you on Facebook or YouTube or TikTok? One of the things. If you can confirm it's a filter drip grind. Coffee maker at home? Gotta put some display here. Slacking on my marketing game over here. I need to get like a wrapped truck. What do you think? Or a van, like Dynamite does. They're 100-pound bags every week. I guess you can do it when you get to that point. Liza is here. Let's go outside. No, we got to ship coffee first. What do you recommend for French press coarse, correct? Yep. So I'd recommend specifically the French press grind or the coarse grind. It's on my website for that. Or whole bean and grind it yourself. That's what we do. Either way. This coffee's so fresh, though. Honestly, I do think that, objectively, grinding your own coffee is going to give you the freshest cup of coffee, which means it's going to be the most flavorful, the most complex, for sure. But the coffee that you're getting from me is so darn fresh that, I could see the argument for ordering grind coffee, even if you have a grinder, just the simplicity out of it. So I could see that argument. And I've actually considered, why don't I just order the coarse grind for me? Why don't I just order that for me from Dynamite? Because it would just save an extra step, but I just can't. I have to do it the right way. You know what I mean? The whole bean is amazing. It's the right way to do it. But literally, I could be making my coffee right now today. It got delivered to me. It was roasted today. I could drink it today. Well, not today. I've already had my 2 cups. 3 is bad. So tomorrow morning, I could literally have the stuff that they ground today. But I still do it. I can't. I got to do it the right way. Whole bean. Eric's getting some content out. If you're not following Eric Hayes is getting his content game going. He knows his stuff. He's built himself an awesome business. He's a great reseller, but he's getting the content game up and going. So if you're not following Eric Hayes, go ahead and give him a follow right now. Lion Creek, who won the giveaways? I don't think I got updates. And if people updated me, they haven't told me yet. Who won the giveaways? What'd they win? What'd you give away today in the live? Exciting day of lives today. A lot of cool resellers doing cool stuff. I love following y'all. Jason Hayes with 2 thrift lives today too. My 5 o'clock, I keep my grinder in the garage or I wake up the whole house. Got it. Yeah, you get that early start. That's kind of you. Getting a coffee grinder changed everything about my cup of coffee. I highly recommend it. I'm encouraging everybody to play with your coffee. You drink it every day. It might as well be awesome. Is your t-shirt for sale? My Solomon t-shirt? No. I do have 2 of these actually. I don't know, maybe I have one in this size. I think I have a size medium also, or this is maybe a medium and the other one's a large. I don't know. So maybe. My Bolo found today, Carver brand items picked up a Polo, great comps. My Bolo today, Carver brand items picked up a Polo, great comps. I've never heard of the Carver brand. That's interesting. You'll have to make a video or something, Sarah. 2 broke right now for subscriptions, so I wasn't there for the drawing. Yeah, no worries, Cass. You're building your thing. You'll have all the subscriptions you want in no time. I believe it. Thank you. Just ordered some coffee. Been wanting to try. Thank you, Backroad Cat. Is that you, Liza, Backroad Cat, or is that Chris, Backroad Cat? Chris says, play with the bean. I do. I said it. You heard it. Chris, gotcha. Cool. We'll get you right out after Liza. Liza, did you confirm the ground? You might have already done it. The chat's wild all of a sudden, which is awesome. So many 6 winners. Let's get outside. Have you got an RC car to compete with LCP? I need to get an RC car. Mine is the new house. Mine is at the new house. Got your coffee? Showed up at the new house? Love the 50s. We actually had a beautiful spring. Oh, wow. You actually had a nice spring. Lower 70s most days. That's awesome. What's up, DD? Just saw you jump in. Thought that was an RC car. It's freezing at night, and now it's football during the day here. It's annoying. I like weather like that. Are you literally like, yeah. Sorry if I missed some questions and comments. There's a lot coming in. Best name, Backroad Cat. Chris is the best name. I like your screen name, by the way, too. Backroad Cat. What's Backroad Cat stand for? Like, what is it? Is it like Caterpillar? Is it that you like cats? What is Backroad Cat? David, when are you and Pete going to race RC cars on a live? Great idea. I don't have any RC cars. 24-hour stream. Oh, my gosh. I don't know if I can handle that. I'm an introvert. That would be way too much. I had the coffee sent there. My husband is staying there already. He won't drink it without me. If I were him, I'd be drinking that coffee. I wouldn't wait for nobody on coffee. Coffee is life. He's got to dig into that. I wouldn't judge him for doing so. I see your order. Liza, we'll get yours out. We got organic, fair trade, filtered drip grind going out to Liza. This is the appropriate grind if you're using a drip coffee machine, just that normal everyday coffee machine. Put more bubbles. I know everybody has like different tastes in coffee. Some people like dark roast, some people like light roast, some people like medium roast, but I'm pretty confident if you order this coffee, you're not going to be disappointed. That's what this whole operation, this whole project depends on, is you actually liking the coffee. If I sell everyone one bag, it sucks. That's not good for my coffee sales. Idea will die. That's why I partnered with the best roaster I make on, I think, probably the right coffee to sell. But just do one blend. I think is the right way to do it. It's a good daily driver. You don't have to be a coffee snob or a coffee geek to enjoy this coffee. It's not super roasty like a dark roast would be. It's not overly complex like if I got you a Sumatra blend, which I really like Sumatras too. It's not like that. You don't need to be a coffee geek to like this, but coffee geeks will like this. Andy's been roasting coffee at Dynamite for 15 years, and he still drinks the Mexico Chiapas, which is the peak blend. And if there's ever been a coffee geek ever, Andy at Dynamite is that person. If you watched the tour last week, you know what I mean. His slurp game was on point. Dude just loves coffee, loves beans, loves the people who grow his coffee, the farmers. Relationships with farmers at all the different places, not just Chiapas, Mexico, but all the different places that grow his coffee beans and take care of the coffee beans. That's what that fair trade is. It's taking care of people. It's paying them right. Treating them with respect. What's everyone got going on today? Besides winning cool stuff from Wine Creek. Minnesota. Well, note for you. Yeah, Ethiopian coffees are good too. I agree with you on that. Just took a nap. Good for you, Jonathan. Good self-care for you, Jonathan. Modeling that for the rest of us. Well, I laughed so hard that you wrapped the whole bean in bubble wrap. I don't get the joke, I don't think. But that's not a surprise. I'm making a fitted blazer today. Oh, well, that's cool. You can chew coffee beans. It's good. I've never tried that. Eric Hayes. But I like where your head's at. I like chocolate-covered coffee beans. We got one more order after this one going out the door. And as soon as the orders stop, I'm done for the day. But this is fresh roasted coffee, literally roasted today, shipping today. Postal person hasn't showed up yet. You'll know that they're here because you'll see me running out with all your coffee. So this is going to Minnesota. I think this coffee will get to you Monday. I can't guarantee this, but I think it's Monday. So Tuesday morning we can share peak blend together. Getting that shipping confirmation right now, Liza. No joke, just thought it was funny that you wrapped it in bubble wrap. Like funny hee hee or funny ha ha. I want your coffee to get there with care. Coffee, Chris, that's funny. Cruising Nana. Hope you're well. Hope your day's going well. What's happening? Turkish coffee can be super thick. You can almost turn it upside down. Yeah. I like coffee like that. I like you, Snappy D. I don't know what you're talking about, but I like it. I like you. Appreciate you doing this. I'm glad your coffee got there. Can't wait to see your video tomorrow. That's going to be cool. And I appreciate everybody who's stories or videos about the coffee. Anticipating that. But it's been a really fun sort of side piece to this whole thing. That y'all are actually, enjoying the coffee so much that you want to share it with people. I honestly wasn't really expecting that. Backroad Cat, we got your order going out, Chris. Did you tell me what Backroad Cat stands for? I forget if you did or I missed the comment. You guys get to see my terrible penmanship. Let me know, Backroad Cat. What does that stand for? That's that terrible penmanship. But it's the thought that counts. You might not be able to read it, but you can probably tell there's a heart somewhere on there. I like it hot or cold like usual. I like it hot or cold like usual. I like coffee both hot and cold. I've been drinking more hot lately as it's warming up outside. I don't care. I'll drink hot coffee in 90-degree weather. Filter drip grind. Is that right, Chris? Happy June. First day of June. What's June the month of? Every month has like a thing. Like what's June the month? I'm sure it's like 5 different things. It's like probably like blue cheese burger month and daffodils at like month, or the secretary's month, or no, you don't use that word anymore. You use office assistant month, or it used to be secretary month. I don't know. What is June? What is the month? I know it's Father's Day, yeah, but I mean, is there like a month? It's Monster Joe's birthday month. There you go. That's important. You did above. Okay, I'm looking. I'm going back, Road Cat. I missed you. What'd you say? Backroad is used in band called Backroad Cat is used play in band called Backroads and in Kentucky. So you gotcha. I'm with you. Backroad, Kentucky. My coffee order from last week. The tour is now in Denver from Florida. Needs to get to Canada. It's only in Denver? Like Denver, Colorado? Well, Danny, I know the coffee's headed to you as quick as possibly can. It's still super fresh, by the way. Most coffee that you're getting at the grocery store was roasted more than 90 days ago. So if you still get that inside a couple of weeks, it's going to be crazy, crazy fresh. Especially because it's been packaged, nitrogen flushed. You already know that because you watched the tour. You know that stuff's fresh. Backroad Cat getting his coffee. Usually House of the Laughing Goats, but TikTok changed it. Okay. I remember the, I remember. Okay. Now I remember you more because I remember that screen name. June is Pride Month. Got it. See, I knew I was missing something. Pride Month. Beginning of hurricane season. Yeah, that's a thing too. That's a thing too. Pride Month. That's it. It's all different holidays. Pride Month. That's right. June is Pride Month. Very cool. So I imagine we'll start having like parades and stuff and events. It's probably like a Pride Day too, and probably a Pride Week. All right, coffee's going to Kentucky. It's going first class. This will probably get to you. This will probably get to you Monday. I wouldn't be surprised if it got there before Monday, Back Road Cat, but y'all shipping business. Try this again. What part of Kentucky is that? I'm not familiar with that town. Road Cat. It's a Chris thing. South Lexington, gotcha. Usually live gifted, hard time about tours and RC cars. Absolutely. I think Pride Day is the 29th. Got it. Got to run. See you later, Cruising Nana. Appreciate you being here. Want to order your coffee? When is your next batch? Every Thursday. Every Thursday. Oh, yes, I'm sure it'll be great. Yeah, I went to Miami, to Denver, then not sure what's up next. Gotcha. It's interesting that I went through Denver. It was a pinned comment. Sorry, I can't see pinned comments when I'm on like the big chat thing. So I don't know what the pinned comment was. It doesn't show up in big chat for whatever reason. Pine Creek giving away a lot of stuff today. Pine Creek loves y'all. I think y'all know that. Happy Pride Month. Thank you, Danny. Happy Pride Month to you too. Happy Pride Month to everyone out there. That's cool. All right. Back Road Cat, coffee headed your way. Coffee is life. Coffee is love. So you got life and love headed your way, brother. Appreciate your order so much. And I got to mark it as shipped. There we go. And that's the last order I got going out. So unless somebody wants to jump in and get coffee ordered right now, I'll ship it right now before the postal worker comes. That's a wrap. Chris, you just got your shipping confirmation back, Road Cat. Thank you so much. I appreciate your order. Thanks. I appreciate everybody who ordered today. We got our first reorder from Gigi. Appreciate that so much. Happy coffee day. Yeah, here you go. Thursday's coffee day. Of course, never win. Told him if win, want RC car racing. There you go. All right, I'm going to put this outside with all the other orders from earlier. So I think we're closing in. I'm going to double check this actually. I think we're closing in on a milestone here. So a total of 76 orders, and I share all this with you. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing to kind of share, right? Because this is money that you're like, it's you guys, y'all are ordering this stuff, right? So it's not really a brag piece for me to share kind of numbers from this whole operation, but it's more of like, hey, we're all in this together. We're all building businesses and sharing what's going on. So I share intricately what's going on in my reselling business. So I feel some responsibility too to also share what's going on in the coffee business too, because I know some of you are building, like Lion Creek is really focused on, building a social media empire and sharing everything he knows with you. Jason Hayes has got Jason Hayes is in the House of Spreadsheet guys here, the numbers guy. Jason Hayes is shares with you about how he's growing his spreadsheet and his new. Jason Hayes got a new tool, by the way, if you're a new reseller, or even I think it's the best tool for new people, but I could see people who are just trying to get their numbers dialed and get better, worse their profit margins. He's got a new tool that can help you calculate. So when you're at the thrift store and you're like, cool, the comps for this are I'm paying $5 for it. How much profit am I going to make on that? Whether I sell the item on eBay, Poshmark, or Facebook Marketplace, he shares with you this little sheet that you can have on your, and it's a little cheat sheet for you. It's actually how I got started. Is he actually saved me a screenshot of an older version of this sheet that was much more rudimentary, but that's how I got started. That's how I was birthed in this business. Was Jason taking me to the thrift store, but also sharing me with the sheet so I could get dialed with my numbers really early on in the business. That was almost 5 years ago, July of 2018. So he's got that available now. You can check it out. There's a link to it in his profile. But I do feel like there's some responsibility to kind of share what's going on with this too. So that's a long-winded way of saying that. Also, it's a plug for Jason Hayes at the same time. And if any of you want to promote what you have going on in your respective businesses too, I know everybody's working hard. I'm happy to talk about what you have going on and promote those things, because we're all working hard. It's a community of people, want everybody to be successful. But yeah, so 76 orders so far for the coffee. I've sold a couple of them locally to some friends too that have been supportive of me. So that would be 8 total order coffee, and that's for a grand total. Thank you for all the cat paws. I can hear those coming in. That's super kind of you, Eric Hayes. Appreciate you so much. I appreciate your support. Thank you, Debbie. Appreciate those music notes. That's super kind. So 78 total orders. 20 of those orders have been for 2 bags. So altogether, that's 98. That's 100 bags. 100 bags of coffee. 75 pounds of coffee, which is crazy. One of those big bags of tour, right, is 150 pounds of fresh coffee, those 50 pounds. But when you roast them, I think he said you get something like 110 or 120 pounds after you roast those raw beans. So we've sold 7, and y'all have purchased 75 pounds. Do I have this right? 75 pounds of coffee, which is pretty wild. And that's like 2/3 of a bag. And if you were there for that live last Thursday at Dynamite, you actually saw the bag that they were roasting from earlier that day. That was the actual bag for Peak Blend, which is pretty cool. That was fun for me to see. Hopefully fun for you all to see too. So yeah, if my math is right here, 40. No, sorry, my math is wrong here. 40 plus 58, right? So 40 plus 58 is 98. And then those two, so that's 100. Yeah, that's 100 bags of coffee. Plus I've drank 2 bags. So it's 102 bags from carry the 2 plus 3. Yeah, 98 plus, 102 total bags. That's pretty nutty. Pretty nutty. Appreciate y'all, really do. It's super fun. Travis George, we shipped out your sponsored giveaway that went out to Amanda. We just packaged that up and shipped that out too. But thanks y'all for making this possible to get to here. That's pretty cool that we're at 102 and 104 total bags if you include Kim and I's 2 bags from this operation. That's a pretty big milestone for me to cross 100 bags of coffee. 77 pounds of coffee now sold. So on route to almost selling one of those whole bags. A whole 150 pound bag roasted is about 110, 120. So we're on our way there. That's the next goal, is to call it a full bag. Thanks, Travis George, for your support. I know you've already ordered coffee for you, and that was a super generous giveaway on K-Ways Whatnot for you to sponsor that giveaway. So appreciate that a lot. I think that's such a cool way to support our community. Yeah, unlike Line Creek, he's always giving stuff away over there. That was awesome. But yeah, thanks everyone for the gifts. That was super kind. I know a ton of them just rolled in, and I want to thank everybody who did it. I think that was Eric just crushing it. Debbie and Eric coming in with the gifts. Lion Creek with the heart meat. Thank you. Thank you, Smoky Mountain Thrifter, Abby. I missed your gifts too. Appreciate that too. Such a fun giveaway. Yeah. yeah, we give away a sponsored a giveaway for a K-Way t-shirt as part of that too. Mexican Picker, you got some coffee? I do. If you want to check out the coffee, there's a link up in the profile, or you can just take a look at a bag right here. Peak Blend Coffee. If you're not following Mexican Picker, give him a follow. Puts out great content. Good guy. This is available. Link up at the profile, or if you're following on YouTube or Facebook, if you're watching this live over there, there's a link down below, or you can go to chris@peak.com anytime and order coffee. They're going to do a bigger bag for us to buy. I'm almost out. The next bag up would be a 5-pound bag, which really doesn't make sense for retail selling. I really want it to be super fresh for people. So doing a 5-pound bag, I mean, we go through a 5-pound bag in 5 weeks. We probably more like 6 weeks, but I really want it to be fresh for people. When does your fresh coffee drop every week? Every week on Thursday. I mean, that's so far how it's gone, right? This is still very early. So it all depends on how much do people order. I have no idea where this is got to take us from here, but so far we've had enough orders that I can have fresh coffee every Thursday. And that's my goal, is I want to be able to have fresh coffee in 4 different grinds, which makes it a little trickier, right? Because I have the whole bean, I have the espresso grind, I have the French press grind, I have the drip grind, right? So I have 4 different SKUs. So every week I'm ordering 4 different SKUs and hoping that is enough to get me through the week. Yeah, I prefer, I mean, it's the best way to do coffee. If you buy 5-pound bags of coffee for your house, I mean, that's fine. That's good. That's kind of a different market. What we're doing is like premium coffee, fresh as can be. It's fair trade, it's organic. So the game here is fresh. And when you're talking about premium coffee, fresh is the game. So yeah, the drop was today. They literally dropped off the coffee, an hour and 15 minutes ago. And we're shipping it out straight to you today, which is kind of crazy. Thank you for the follow, user 993. Yeah, appreciate that, Mexican Picker. And again, if somebody gets an order in before I drop off this live, we'll ship it live. We'll get it out to you today. And the postal worker isn't here yet. I'm going to put this bin outside just in case. So in case they creep up on me if I'm talking to you, I'll be right back in. But I can take TikTok with me. I can't take YouTube and Facebook. You're on a laptop, but thank you, Travis George, again for that giveaway. That was super cool. Got the bin's pretty full here. This is just all coffee orders from today, which is kind of crazy. Appreciate y'all's support. And that's why I partnered with Dynamite. I think it's our favorite coffee. I can't get it fresher from anywhere else. So that's the play. It has to be good coffee, and it has to get to you super fresh. That's my only puncher's chance in this whole thing. Oh, appreciate that, Travis. Appreciate it. All right, I'm going to wrap up the live. That's it. I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put all this coffee. My office smells coffee all the time, and it's awesome. But it's one of those things like I get so used to the scent that now it almost doesn't smell like coffee, because it's just like, I think the house probably smells like coffee at this point too. All right. Let's store this. This is all holding. This is the espresso and French roast. Okay. Or French grind, not French roast. Yeah, wishing you all a good day too. I appreciate you hanging out for a little bit. I'm going to sign off from here, but happy Thursday. We made it this far. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll see everyone tomorrow. TikTok will do 9:30 a.m. Eastern time as always, and we'll be on YouTube and Facebook at 10 o'clock. Thanks everyone for your support today. It's been a lot of fun. As always, doing my work, shipping orders. It's just more fun with you guys hanging out. So appreciate you spending some time with me. See you tomorrow. Peace. Oh yeah, I got to turn it off. That's how this works.